Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am working on my December project. Now, my December project is going to go in this wood grain album right here. And this is the first project that I made yesterday. And I guess today I'll figure out if I'm punching holes in this or putting it in a page protector because it depends upon what's going on the back. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have decided to just go ahead and place these two pages back to back. What that's going to do is make this my title page, and then it will actually be the first thing out of the page protector. So I am going to hot glue the heck out of this. I will tell you that I do like to hot glue the things that are going to be out of the page protector. To me, it just feels more sturdy than the other glues that I use. And now, as you can see, I've got to get these edges to connect a little bit better on the actual edge. What that will do is allow the people to flip through the album without the pages separating and tearing apart. So I'm going to do that around all of the edges here. And I still haven't opened the new glue gun. It's still in its package, but you know, sometimes that's how I roll. So I'm just going to make sure that the glue has set a little bit and that it is going to be a nice solid kind of bead of glue that'll work through there. And then I've got to make sure that I'm turning it the right direction so I don't create this page on the upside down, because that would suck to have the other page and then have hot glued it together. I would not want to be the one to tear it apart. So I'm going to use this little pocket maker. I'm not exactly sure what 49 and Market calls it, but as you can see, it is a little envelope. And there's that little cluster that I made from yesterday that I said I was going to hold on to because I definitely wanted it in the album. And then I've pulled out a couple of things that I can make a cluster up at the top to hold the number. Now, I don't think I'm going to leave these numbers all the naked chipboard. I think I might do some things to some of them. I don't know if that's going to be stamping, if it's going to be inking, the edges. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm not sure if I'm going to leave all of the numbers naked. This one, though, will stay naked. So what I'm going to do is create this little cluster. It's going to be a couple tickets, a little banner. As you can see, there is a tad bit of pink on this layout. So I am going to stretch a little bit and add the little bits of, I'm saying little an awful lot, of the lighter blue and the pink into the album. And when I was kind of prepping for this, I went and flipped through my past December projects, and my very first one, way back in 2015, I say way back, some people have been doing this project for like 20 years, way back in 2015, so almost 10 years I've been doing it, wow, was my first time, and I used the Christmas Magic collection from Chamel, and she has pink and teal in that collection, and those little bits don't bother me whatsoever. I'm definitely much more of a traditional color, Christmas color in my December projects, but those little pops didn't bother me, so I thought, you know what, we're going to do it here, and it's not going to bother me. So again, I am using the hot glue gun. I've gone ahead and hot glued the white acrylic heart, and then I've also pulled out the little tiny hearts as well, just to add in a couple little places. So now I have the envelope hot glued onto this page so that it will hold it. And then of course I'm going to put that decoration there, and I decided to go with a white and a red tassel. Now, some of these tassels that I plan on using throughout the album are going to be just on the layout, not necessarily tucked, but I liked these little guys tucked up in there. I thought it was cute. So I've got those there, and then I'm going to put the cluster up here. I toyed with the idea of putting it over top of one of the existing florals just to like build it up a little bit more. But ultimately I decided that wasn't the direction I wanted to go to. And again, I am hot gluing this bad boy up here. And now I'm going to figure out where I want the little heart, the little wooden heart confetti to go to. And then I just pick a couple of places up here near the one, and I pick a couple of places down here where my journaling will go. So this, again, is a page that has no photo, but it does have a story, and it is a lot of decoration. And like I said to you guys yesterday, I'm doing what makes me happy and what is bringing me joy through this process, and this is what is bringing me joy in the moment. Daggone, my throat hurts. Okay. So I am going to get those glued down. There was a little piece of paper under there that I decided could not live there, and pulled that away. And then I thought, oh, maybe I'll just bring in this label here, but it was a little bit too large and didn't work. Side note, puking makes your throat raw if you puke a lot. Oh. So yeah, still not feeling 100%, you guys. Anyway, the tag is going to go in here, and then I decided that this little tag was not enough to fill that envelope, and I'm going to grab another tag, and this time it's a chipboard tag, and it's got a Christmas tree on it, and I decided that this would be great to put in this little envelope as kind of a filler, and it would still bring some decoration to the page, and it would make things connect a little bit so it doesn't look like there's just 4 random spots of decoration on this page. It's amazing how a tag can do that for you. So I'm going to journal on this tag, and I'm just going to talk about how I am really excited this year for Christmas, and more so of the Christmas season. The entire season other than just regular Christmas. And I was trying to figure out why, and I think it's because of my job, right? Like, coffee is a lot different than retail Christmas. And last year was my first year in coffee at Christmas, but I really didn't know what to expect, and it was a lot of unknowns and uncertainties, and like, what is it going to be like? Are the people going to be the same? And they're not. There are maniacs, but they are much few and farther between. So I just feel like the season is just full of a little bit more of merriment for me. And I'm sure that spreads out to my family, because I definitely know that they appreciate the fact that I am a different person than when I worked retail, straight retail. I was miserable, you guys, absolutely miserable. So anyway, I staple some of the burlap twine onto this tag, and then I'm going to tie a little bit of ribbon onto this one. I don't know what happened to my red, white, and green twine. I can't find it, so I gotta find it. Anyway, and then I decide to go ahead and pop the holes on this. So as you can see, this page is a lot smaller than what the divider pages are that come with the album. I'm just going to use my Crop-A-Dile and punch the holes, and then I am going to elongate the one hole a little bit so that it will flip and flap a little bit easier, and not be so tight against the page. And then once that is in the album, I realize that I don't like the white, the nakedness of the white back there. It needs to be something. So need to figure that out. Not exactly sure what that's going to be, but that's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.